walking inside the courtroom right now. So yeah, we in there like Suma. All right. To my mom. How do you feel about this?
I'm sad, but in a way, I'm happy too. That
You're saving his life.
he's gonna get the help that he needs, and hopefully he sees the people he's been hanging around with that have been using him,
And do you think
making fun of him,
do you think-
enabling him.
Do you think he's gonna realize by the time his head gets clear, like mid through the program, he's gonna realize the fake people that was around him?
Yeah, and that
It's gonna open up his eyes.
And they're all doing,
that's what it did to me.
They're all doing the same kind of stuff he's doing.
Remember, guys? Remember when I was talking to you guys yesterday? Everybody that I talked to before, right? I stopped talking to after, and they all got on me saying that I was gonna be lonely my whole life and this and that. And guess what? Look what happened. I got
You're
a
in a
girlfriend.
better place now.
Yep.
You got a beautiful girlfriend. You stay off the drama.
Stay out the way.
Stay out of the way.
So, do you think Fly needs mandatory 45 to 60 days at least?
Definitely.
So it's not absurd. I mean, I did six.
He had a lot.
I did 80 days. 80. I did 86 days.
He had a lot in his system. A lot of stuff. Different stuff.
Yeah, he didn't want to say exactly what he lit up for.
It's all there.
Yeah, I didn't want to share it to you guys, but I told you guys that he lied to me about 2 other drugs, and 3, he obviously didn't have a problem testing me. I told him to stop taking that one substance that just not good for you whatsoever.
And now I believe what Stella was saying to me was true about Pixie.
I wouldn't believe a word that girl says.
Yeah, but it's in the test. It's in the test that they gave him. So yeah, it's true. It's true. Pixie is bad news. I don't know where he got this thing from, but she's bad news. Or he, whatever that thing is.
Yo, that's
very bad news. Very bad news.
What's it called? You're gonna be able to answer Fly's calls and support him because he can. In rehab, they're gonna only allow him to call his baby mother, you, and me, and he hardly gets a phone call.
We're already here to support him. Why would we stop?
Right, I get that part, but what's it called? You answer my phone calls. Are you on good terms with Fly with Alex?
I pretty much think he is. I think I am. He told me that he loves me and that.
Where do you think his car is at?
I hope that thing is not driving it around.
What can you, when you talk to Fly Alex, right? Do you think that you'll give it up and tell you where it's at? I mean, it ain't nothing to release his property.
As long as the car is safe and it's not with that thing that he's been hanging around with.
Yeah.
With that creature.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know.
The judge is collecting everybody's information. So that being said, all of us is going to be able to go in there. So it doesn't matter. So they will be hearing.
But
the judge collecting information out of everybody that's. He's got to do like if everybody came and stuff.
But everybody's gonna go in at the same time.
Yeah, we're all gonna be there at the same time. Everybody's gonna be sitting there. That's okay. That's okay. Our last name starts with a V, so we're the last one. So yeah, that'll be alright. Hey guys, so the judge is taking forever, wasting my time right now. But luckily, I'm doing it for a good cause. Everything like that. It's taking forever. But I'm eating empanada. I got mama. No, I'm eating Jamaican patty. Got my mom empanada beef, and she, my beautiful girlfriend, is eating the voodoo chips. So yeah, we gotta bust down. Alright, y'all. So we were in court, Liv, and my mother. That being said, what's it called? My brother is. It seems to me that he was taking this as a joke, laughing.
He wanted more time.
He wanted more time. So since he wanted more time, he prolonged it, and he says he's gonna get a lawyer. Or then he switched it. He was gonna get a lawyer and then an appointed lawyer. I didn't understand. He switched it. He's just trying to confuse, and then you couldn't understand a word he's saying, even while he's been in there for 2 days.
He's gonna leave.
Yeah, he's gonna leave. So, I did what I had to do. I mean, I'll carry on. I have another one. Like, it's gonna be Zoom meeting just.
So on the next court date, with or without a lawyer, if he shows up, the judge will make a decision that day.
Yeah, that day. So, but he'll probably leave today. So beware, guys. So we already spoke to the guy in the courts. Literally right after the court meeting, he's requesting to what? Leave?
Yeah, he's signing off.
He's signing off papers to discharge,
to
right,
get
babe?
discharged.
So
And
that's
supposedly he said he's gonna hire a lawyer for Monday.
yeah. So, anyways, that being said, he's just He's just prolonging the situation.
Everything, and with or without a lawyer, whether he shows up on Monday,
the
judge has to take.
Yeah,
the case
it's
to
the law.
side.
The judge wanted to do something, but he requested he didn't want no help with the treatment part, so he needs a lawyer to defend himself. So they can't do nothing with representation from an attorney, public defender, or a private attorney.
The judge has to give him like the opportunity to see if he wants a lawyer or not.
That's basically what I said in other words. Yeah. But yeah, so that literally right after he wants to sign papers to discharge, not accepting help once again.
So he will be out today.
Probably today. Yeah. Stan said he's foolish because now he's going to have to do the entire detox process all over again once the judge signs off. Sam, you are correct. Which we all know she will, and going to add his time away. Shake my damn head. It shows that you're stronger. I did it. I accepted the help, and I signed the paper for me to do residential treatment. No problem. Because I actually want to get sober and be on the Sublocade. That's literally what happened. And once you get on the Sublocade and you're a candidate for the Sublocade, which he don't care for that to get sober on pain meds, what is it called? I was able to, and I was called the junkie for this long, the addict, right, babe? And what is it called? I'm the one that signed the paper so I could literally do a residential program and be on Sublocade for months. And even you have to do outpatient for that, which I didn't take because how they treated me inpatient. So that being said, it just shows that you're a stronger body, mind. Yeah, because you were able to accept the help without fighting it in such big. Correct. Guys, he said apparently he's going to be home today. I don't know. I just don't respect that if that's the case. Like, I thought, if that's the case, like, you would make yourself look better. You know what I'm saying? Especially signing off today. I don't know. It doesn't really look too good. All right, Vicky said, as someone also in recovery, he went in a few days thinking it would stop him from being court-ordered to go, and I'm sure you know this, but he still needs the help. I truly hope that the judge will see that. He does. Babe, doesn't the judge see it?
Oh, yeah.
No, he knows. He knows what's up. But you can't violate someone's rights. Remember, when I got martial acted, I already signed a paper. I got court. I didn't have an emergency court. I signed the paper a month in. They did a Zoom meeting like they did with him. And then what's it called? When I was in a Zoom meeting, they didn't ask me if I wanted a attorney present. And I told the guy that. He goes like, no, everybody gets asked that. Then he goes like, I look back into your files. And what's it called? When I look back into your files, what's it called? You already had accepted the papers. Your brother does not want to accept the help. He does not want to sign off on the residential program. You did. So it just goes to show that he does not want to accept the help, do residential program or nothing like that. But remember, he on the next court date, which is very soon, he would have to have an attorney present. And he says he wants to have a private attorney. So that being said, I even said, yo, should I hire my should I have my private attorney show up and actually do it again, give me legal advice and be there actually this time? Or should, what's it called? What should I do? And what's it called? The guy goes like, to be honest, like he's going to sign it off. Like, he goes like, I don't really see your brother's, he even said your brother doesn't seem like he even knows what's going on. And my brother was just talking away. And when he was talking away, you couldn't understand a word he was saying. You know what I'm saying? It was like blah, 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 talking very low. And it was called. And he's telling the judge, I don't need your legal advice. It's okay. Like, what? Like, bro, that was the same judge that didn't play with me. He just didn't say much today because he wanted to sign it off. He just didn't say much today because you want a lawyer, attorney, president. So, and you literally couldn't answer the question how much you make. So you couldn't answer if you want a public defender or a lawyer attorney. So it's a very short time period too. Craig said, you tried, where the system is a joke. Yes, it is a joke right now. But don't believe the judge. The judge could not have violated his rights. They couldn't, right, babe?
No.
They couldn't have violated.
It's not the judge's fault.
It's not the judge's fault. It's just like when I got martial acted, like I'm going to say it like for the 5th time. I already signed a waiver saying I accept residential treatment. My brother does not want to accept the help. So that being said, now he could fight it because it's more like a civil suit and have a lawyer present. But you think the lawyer is going to grant him even with a lawyer attorney present? I don't know. With that short time period, it's got what? He's got what's today? Today's Tuesday?
He's got a day less than a month. Than a week.
A week, yeah, a day less than a week. So it's literally 6 days.
Yeah.
So that being said, like I don't know what he would do, but he literally couldn't answer for a public defender, so he didn't give him a public defender. Appointed him a public defender, so now he's stuck on the attorney part, and we don't know where that's gonna take him. Which all right, I'm gonna spend it one more time. Okay, Danny said, why didn't the judge do it today? Is QN? It's on emergency. Like what the F? I don't know what QN means, but I would tell you, I'm gonna say it again, guys. You cannot violate someone's rights. If they would have got him and not manipulated, but convinced him to sign into residential and getting the help that he wants, but he doesn't want to set the help. Not only that, so if he would have set the help, they would have asked him if he wants a lawyer or judge present.
A judge has to ask you if you want a
lawyer.
Or not.
I mean, a lawyer present. You know, that's the normal. With me, I took
you have rights.
With me, yes, you have rights as a human. You have rights as a citizen in America. With me, I didn't have to do that because I accepted the help. You know what I'm saying? I didn't need, once I said the help, you know what I'm saying? It gave the lawyer, bypass. Okay, damn, you're in our rights now, So that being said, boom. That being said, I told you it's less than a week. That means, so he's gonna have to see, we have to see what's up. He kind of already messed himself up because he doesn't even know if what attorney he's gonna get or whatever. So he's got that. Not saying whatever it is. He's got other things to worry about when he decides to discharge. I mean, he says I heard from the inside that he's already working on discharging as of right now, literally. Guys, I want you guys to see my grandmother. Look, peep this. I want you guys to see my grandmother. Is she alive? La hija que dijo tal. Y'all, croissant. Thai ham, yeah. Is this bacon or ham, man? My ham. I like this. I had this the other day. With mayo, ketchup, that gonna taste fire. I'm gonna put that in the potatoes straight up. Coca-Cola, café con leche, ya tú sabes, chico. LOL, I literally said that to my mom. They sleep just alike. I'm not gonna lie, I'm on TikTok and I'm looking at all these nerds talking about, there's difference. You had seizures and this and that. That's why you had to accept the help. No, I accepted the help because I wanted the help. I was under the same thing. There's no other law in Florida. Marshman Act. There's nothing else you could do the system fails people. I just somehow accepted the help because I was down to do 3 months. Fly without no love life, no nothing right now is not accepting the 3 months. I had nothing going on. I accepted it. In case you didn't know, Fly had to get Narcan 3 times already. Rapidly declined. It's declining, I mean. And not only Narcan, literally was having seizures in front of my mom's childhood friend when something woo was happening. I don't have to fully explain. And you're talking about a drug-induced seizure. I think ODing is a lot worse, and having to be Narcan the last 3 times by strangers is a lot worse than a drug-induced seizure from getting off things. Not making any sense. I don't know. What do you think? ODing is worse, or and then what's it called? Having seizures at the same time? Because Fly, apparently he had them. I don't know if it's true. Apparently he had one in front of my mom's childhood friend. I don't know why he would lie about that. And then what's it called? People are just sitting there saying I had to accept the help. I didn't. What do you mean? They forced me to put a signature down. I'm accepting a residential program with no crime, no criminal charges whatsoever. I was under the same thing. I just got my twin brother. My twin brother's just not accepting the help. I mean, what's it called? Hopefully I could get him to help the next court date. The next court date would definitely finalize things. He just prolong things. People just don't understand the situation. You know what I'm saying? I accepted the help off rip because I wanted to be... I had people in there and they made it more comfortable, telling me, oh, I got sober. And yes, I got kind of tricked into thinking the rehab was going to be sweet, and it wasn't. So I accepted the help beforehand. I went to court, and I actually got my brother an emergency court, and he doesn't want to, which is faster than the court date I had. Somehow I did that, and then what they call it, Fly somehow does not want to sign his John Hancock to be in a residential program. There's no difference between them. I didn't know that Fly has more rights than me as a human. That makes no sense. What does seizures have anything to do with being forced to go to a residential program? That really makes no sense as a human being. Grow up. I would tell you, grow up, guys. You know, there's some dum-dums out here. I really feel bad for y'all. I'm feeling for y'all, bro. Feeling. Notice this, like, all this whole time when people knew that me and my brother separated, when I decided to be separate from my brother, all people ever did was compare our relationship, our twins, how our faces, our tattoos, like just everything, our raps, everything like that. Funny thing is, I'm super humble about a lot of things. What is it? That I have shinier teeth than you? You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about my twin because he's got the same diamond stuff as me. You're not like me. You know what I'm saying? We are twins. We are island boys. You know what I'm saying? He might have got some messed up face tattoos and stuff like that. But comparing twins is insane work, especially twins that made it together. Get a grip, bro. Get a grip. Get a grip. It's not that any of us were really in competition. We could do whatever we want. Homeboys do it. Twin brothers do it. Brothers do it. Sisters and brothers do it. Siblings do it. It's the people that was watching us and the little clout chasers that been jealous of us the whole time because we're on top of the world. That's it. They get jelly. Find your own bond, dude. Also, then again, like, I only show you guys what I show you guys. And even the people that literally show you guys everything, like, I think my brother does that a lot, shows you guys everything. He still can't show you guys everything. You guys don't even know even anything about our past. Anything. You don't know any walks of our life that we walk. Anything. That irks the soul, especially for someone that's trying to be an island boy. And honestly, I think people are such idiots. Like, I literally am so tired from literally trying to, save a family member's life.
You want to talk to TMZ? They're on the phone in the room. They want you.
Talk to TMZ, yeah. Sure. Oh, guys.
How did you get my number?
Just public records.
Okay, that's nice.
Public records search. Yeah, I just wanted to see if you want. I'm sure you saw that Alex gave us a statement the other day about checking in to get help for himself.
Well, let my son talk to you because I really don't want to get involved with anybody. I'm going through enough already. I don't need the publicity.
Oh, I totally understand.
Thank you.
I totally understand.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
I totally understand.
Thank you.
Hello? Hello?
Hey, how's it going, Frankie? It's Brendan at TMZ. How are you?
Hi, how you doing? Who am I speaking to?
It's Brendan over at TMZ. How are you?
I'm doing fine. What's going on?
No, I just wanted to reach out because your brother had sent us a video the other day about, checking into getting help. So I just wanted to check in with you. I think I have your old number, so that's why I'm calling this line. To just see if you wanted to say anything and, show support for your brother, if there was anything you wanted to say.
Yeah, basically, I was actually right now making videos. People were just like are hating, but I think it's quite funny because like for the last 4 or 5 months while my brother was rapidly declining, I literally was getting messages, help your brother, put him under the law, Marshman Act in the state of Florida. That only happens in 2 states out of America. So, luckily we have that law, but it's still, the system fails us when it comes to an addiction.
Right.
And, with, his usage also, it enhances his mental illness as of right now.
I hear you.
Yeah.
You're filming a video about it?
I was filming some snaps and I was doing some clips because people you can never make people happy. I didn't satisfy them, at the right time because I did it on my own timing. And
Right.
what's it called? You know, me seeing my brother the last 2 weeks in the very recent days, he was rapidly declining. Not only that, strangers in his house. And then what's it called? He was also getting narcaned and stuff like that. And I was explaining to people. People were like, "Oh, you accepted the help because you had seizures." And I'm like, "No, I accepted the help because this happened to me 2 years ago when I went through an addiction, and I was in the Marshman Act law also, but I actually accepted the help and I did the whole ride 3 months. And
Right,
then now
I hear you.
my brother doesn't want to accept the help. What's it called?
Damn, what you-
I mean, I could do that. Can we do that tomorrow? Because I'm gonna be kind of on the road, but yeah, chat.
Yeah, you want me to text you on my cell phone so you have my cell phone?
Yeah, sure. But now, yeah, I don't know if you're writing this down. Like, what's it called?
In 10 minutes.
And
You left in 10 minutes.
we spoke to what was his name? Ernest.
Okay.
And Ernest told me he would call me as soon as he knew if he had left. We kind of knew he was gonna leave.
And Ernest, I'm not trying to take Ernest's side, but I bet you he got caught up in court with something else. Cause court
No.
was really-
it's fine. He told us.
I know. He told us. He's like, I know he's gonna leave. He told
You had the
us.
paper already. What do you mean?
Immediately,
Yeah.
immediately.
Yeah, that's
And I thought
crazy.
Cindy,
That's crazy.
like I thought you knew because Cindy was doing the court hearing, but that's not an excuse on my part. I apologize again.
No, it's okay. We just wanted
Alright.
to reassure ourselves that he did leave, but
Yeah,
we all kind of knew he was gonna leave.
We're here if he is again, because he wasn't a problem here. I want to tell you that. He wasn't a problem. You know, as far as I know, he could come back. No issue
What
like
was he
that.
saying?
So hopefully we can get him back here.
Yeah, we have a Zoom call with the judge on Monday, and hopefully that could be determined, and you know.
Absolutely.
I mean,
'cause
he can't hide. Like, where's he gonna go? You know?
Exactly. And we stand firm on our recommendation. Our recommendation was in writing. You know what it was, residential. He knows what it was, residential. And we stand on our
I
recommendation.
appreciate all your
Nothing
help.
changes there.
I appreciate all your help.
Danielle said, "Why talking to TMZ? This shit should be private within fam and all of this." Well, let me just put you on beat about something. It is not private. Fly doesn't make anything private, even to begin with. If he wanted it private, he would have got to help himself. And not only that, we're celebrities. Nothing is private. So you guys want me to go on TikTok and go and have all these people on TikTok do screen recordings, and you guys keep updates, and I don't get the credit I deserve from these little pages, but I get TMZ calls because none of these influencers get any calls from TMZ. I've been on TMZ every single month, and it does a lot for my career, bad or good. Babe, what is bad publicity good publicity?
Sadly, yes.
Okay, and then what's it called? Not only that, it's like I have to be on pages that do nothing for me. It does something for them, and they get their little TikTok check. Nah, bro, I don't think so. You ain't gonna tell me what to do.
Unfortunately, this is what comes with.
This is what comes with being
their
an
lives.
island boy.
They're famous, whether you guys like it or not. And
For real, bro.
yeah.
Yeah, cut it out, Danielle. Who are you? Jealous. What's up, Melly? Melly talking about, I thought the guy from TNC said that Fly sent him a video short. He did. They already covered it. Now they're covering it with me and stuff like that. Showing that he was going to rehab anyway, which Fly thinks he's not going. But what's it called? The funny thing is that he can fight it all he wants, but the judge is ready to send him, to be honest. And that's why my brother wants to talk about. I don't know why he's making a big deal out of this. Like, buddy, talking about you want to move to Texas. You did nothing wrong. Oh, trust me, I don't care. If you guys want to bring it up, like, you know, let's talk about the times that I actually was not dealing with rehab, really. Like, let's talk about, you know, me getting him help, you know. Let's talk about the time, like, you know, if you really want to be on a serious standpoint, when I got arrested and he made it seem like, oh, I don't get in trouble. My life is this with my wife and this, that. And then, look, big smack in his face. Now his brother's trying to help him out, and he doesn't want to accept any help. And what's it called? Everybody was asking me to get him Marshman acted. And I never listened. I didn't listen. And when it was time for him to really do get Marshman acted, because he was embarrassing not only his family, his kids and stuff like that, but the brand, himself, exploiting himself, and in danger, had to be narcaned, and in danger to himself, not only others. Apparently had seizures when he was doing too much of so-and-so. Not only that, his brother, I've been exposed for this by not only him, but people around him. And I did still, him smacking me, giving me a smack in the face, dude, just trying to help him. Like, hey, I don't care about you trying to help. I'm not going to even do the detox. I'm leaving today, 10 minutes, laughing at your face, 10 minutes at the court. Even though that's not going to matter. Because, look, you put it this way, when the next court date comes, the judge is ready for him to go. But what is it called? To rehab. I don't know why it's such a big deal. You know what I'm saying? And back to what I was saying, if it was the TMZ stuff, people don't, you know what I'm saying? I was just trying to say, might as well get the facts right. Might as well get the story right. If they're going to even cover the story, right? Yo, so Jay talking about at least the source, TMZ is getting the real source. Better read than anyone else. Facts. No cap. Facts. Just straight facts. Let me take a little bite of my peanut butter. Peanut butter sandwich. I was gonna get jelly, but they only had strawberry jelly. I don't want strawberry jelly. But let me say something. A lot of people be just lying and capping like it's a job. I don't gotta be lying. Homie, why do I always come up with facts? Straight receipts, homie. Yay. Just bad on your name when you lie. One thing about Red does not like a liar. Don't care. Said it. I don't care. It is what it is. And if you don't like it, I don't care. So be it. And guess what? I love making the haters mad because they just jealous. They jelly. Kiss ass. Kiss ass. Yo, I don't know what's up with this person, but honestly, I see you comment under every single one of my clips that I post on Snapchat. And I appreciate you being a supporter. And you're just like on a thin line, spread thin, supporter. And then I see like a couple hate comments. That's jealousy. By the way, you always show love, support. And then one thing you don't like, you just hate on. Jealousy. Why would anyone be jealous? Why wouldn't anyone be jealous? I don't know. People be jealous about people having a job that's $17 an hour. People be jealous about someone having a Kia. People be jealous about someone having diamond earrings that are moissanite. So be it when my earrings are real. And my diamond teeth are real. Why wouldn't they be jealous? I'm not considered all day and all night and try to explain why would people be jealous, but I'm not that type of dude because I've been doing this for a long time. Get over yourself, please. You need to get a grip. Lauren talking about the ending. Who are you, Danielle? Jealous? Haha, period. If you know, you know. Like, come on, man. I got these dudes out here trying to act like Red. Hi, Mr. Kodiyakredd. Salute. Did it again. Mr. Island Boy, I'm just trying to make it. I already made it. I'm the island of the boy, yeah. I'm going to take off in a jet, yeah. I'm going to show them how I flex, yeah. I don't wear up on my best on. We're going to keep it with my Teflon. Because I'm an island boy. I'm an island boy. And I already made it. And they trying to be as famous. Why they flaking out the game? I don't walking through the rain. They gonna make it like a train. I go choo-choo hooray, yeah, I'm that island boy. What's up, Megan? See, Megan's a real one. I always keep it real towards all my real supporters. Megan's talking about why isn't Fly posting? Probably because he's probably gonna post tomorrow. He might not care. He knows everyone's gonna rip him. Well, he actually does care when people hate on him. That's one thing. I don't. He knows everyone's gonna rip him apart for leaving Detox already. Not only that, guys, I wanted him to full on do the whole ride, and it's not over yet. I told you guys are gonna figure out once I put my mind to something. I don't give up. Babe, when I put my mind to something, do I give up?
No, never.
Nah. Red don't give up. You gonna realize that about Red. Red gonna get what he wants.
Be small or big, you're not giving it up.
Yeah, I'm not gonna give it up. Whether I lose, win, or whatever, at least I put my 2 cents in, and I'm gonna get the 50 cents back. 2 quarters, boy. And I ain't 50 cent. We're gonna make it 2 50 cent, 2 doubles. That gonna be $1 like a Whopper, boy. Probably because he knows everyone's gonna rip him apart for leaving Detox already. So he's gonna keep pretending he's still in there when we all know he left already. What do you mean? I kind of already proved that he left. First one was when left the judge. He already was planning to leave. 10 minutes after his the Zoom meeting with the judge in court, he literally was discharged. 10 minutes later, big slap in his family faces and everything like that. And I promise I'm not trying to have him ripped apart, but I kind of already called it, and I think I told my girl so many times, I'm like, does he, when he left the first time, and I told everybody all around that nobody, I said on live too, that nobody's going to support someone that does not want to accept the help. You know what I'm saying? I remember when I did rehab and I got Marshman acted, I accepted the help because, what's it called? I need the help for such a small thing, and I still accepted the help, and people were hating on me and ripping me apart. So I knew that I needed to do something for me, my fans, my supporters and everything. And, people were judging me like for everything. Calling me all types of names and stuff like that. Judge me. And I did not want to live with my brother. That's the crazy part. Then when I get out, I decided to live on my own. And then people were still ripping me apart. But guess what? One thing that I kept saying, I kept saying that he'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? He's not a nobody that's losing. He's not a fire or nothing like that. People will love you for doing this. And then he decides to do it like a big smack in his supporter faces as well. Am I wrong, y'all? Because y'all not only support me, y'all support the Island Boys. And then him doing that is a big smack in y'all faces too. Chrissy talking about Pixie has been MIA and so has Check. Wow. I honestly don't want... Well, if I was Check, I'd be MIA too, to be honest. I mean, he got told off by not just me in front of millions of people. He got told off by my brother in front of millions of people. So that's probably why. Pixie's a different story, though. She definitely has no problem. She has no shame in her game. I don't know if they like each other or not, but, she has no shame in her game helping him out at all. They might as well get married. I honestly don't want, or I'm not waiting to see Alex on his snap. It's been a very sad case. I agree. I give you and Liv full respect as to for what you both have and still doing for Alex. Yeah, correct. I do want to say that, even though it was a smack in my face, in my girl's face, and my mother's face, and everything like that, and he was basically laughing. We saw him today basically fake laughing. I don't really care about that, but the fact, I just hope that one day he sees that I didn't give up, and I don't give up because I love him and I'm not one of these fake people. This just at the fake people at this point. I'm just telling he should know, and he doesn't even know. Just trying to make sure that he's a good standing for himself, and that's how you know that I'm not a hate. I'm not one of these type of weirdos that want to bite off nothing. I don't need nothing from him. He knows it himself too. That what's it called? That I've always been a real one. I want to lay it out like this. He is my twin. I love him. I miss the twin bond we definitely had. Our bond was unstoppable compared to any bond you can name. But I would tell him, and it is what it is. He doesn't have a bond as close enough to what we were, anything like that. Me and my girl got a crazy bond, crazy connection. That's unstoppable. You know what I'm saying? Both not perfect, you know. Me and my girl not perfect, but we're definitely a very, very close, connected, soulmate type of bond, you know. That a lot of people don't really get to experience their whole entire life in a relationship. And me and my girl definitely soul tie. So, you know, I just want to say that, you know, I love him, and I hope that he does good for himself. I hope he's safe. Ever since he's walked out of that the facility of the detox, you know, it's in on him, you know, and I hope that he wants to move smart, this and that. I don't. You know, I also want to add that I catch a lot of smoke, especially from, you know, like wannabe people and stuff like that want to be influencers. Always talking about, you know, comparing all the issues and stuff like that. Because I don't know if you guys notice or anything. And I know you guys know this. I'm about to put this into perspective. A lot of these people love me. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to admit it. They want to just hate. I mean, if you like my... Undercover haters, lovers. Undercover lovers, right? Yeah. If you guys love Fly, you guys definitely love Red. That's the truth, especially in real life. That being said, or internet, it don't matter, because real life is a perspective of what you are on the internet. Basically, what I'm gonna say, and put it in perspective. Yeah, Molly's snoring right now. Molly sounds funny. But what is it called? If you well, I'm about to say, oh yeah, I catch a lot of smoke from all these people, these wannabe influencers, stuff like that. They hate on me. Notice a lot of people that used to hate on me when I got in front of their faces and stuff like that. The people that I ended up collabing and linking up with, they never say a word about Red. They never do. They never say Red's this, a side character, a side villain, or he's lame, this, not. Nah, bro. They don't say none of that. Because they don't got to be, they know what's up with me. They know I'm 2-player with it. 2P, pushing way too much motion. And then what's it called? Then you got people that would never meet me in a day in life, and they don't know how to approach me. They never would see themselves, and they're like, oh, and you guys know I got a way with my words. I got a way being me. You know, if I was Pixie, hold on. If I was Pixie, I'd be mad too, because as soon as my brother got that as soon as I got my brother that emergency pickup, and I got him picked up to go to detox the first time, right before he ran away, when they picked him up at the house, you know, Dixie Dust was there, Pixie Dust was there, you know, and my mother, I had her pull up right away, right, because she's right there. My mother pulled up and she's like, oh, Dixie Dust is trying to be, you know, it's nice, and she's. And my mom was being very nice, so I don't know why she catches the attitude with her. And, you know, Dixie Dust, I don't go for friendliness. And this is what I'm talking about. Just put it in perspective again. I don't go for friendliness, and I don't trust people. I'm not like Fly. I'm not an open book. I'm not one of those type of people. And I know you guys people, I be to myself, and you guys see me around a very small amount of people. My girl, my mother, my brother right now, if he's lucky or something like that, I would be down to help him if he's in a messy situation right now, but we need to talk. And we need to talk about something heavy. And that's how it goes. That he's probably not ready for. But let's put this in perspective for real. Let's think about it. I told my mom right away, get that thing away from you. Get her away from you. And my mom goes like, oh, she's being nice. I said, I don't care. Don't trust anybody in this situation. I don't want her to be around.
Oh, when you told her to leave?
I told her to leave.
And what did your mom say? She left crying.
She left crying.
She wanted to stay.
Because she wanted to stay, and I can make people cry because I got away with my words. Right? And she went in the car, she left crying, and she took Fly's one of his phones. Goes to show you she's not a trustworthy person. Right? Mind you, she's on TikTok trying to diss me, saying that my brother's car is going to get repoed. Out of everything,
trying to say you said that.
Trying to say I said that. Go look at anything I posted today and go see if I said anything about his car getting repoed. I know when a car gets repoed or not. It takes months. 3 months is not enough for a car to get repoed.
I'm the girlfriend.
And trust me, you don't think I think that you would keep it in a garage or something weirdo?
I'm the girlfriend, and I still stay out the brother drama.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
seriously?
of course. Obsessed with Red. Always gotta be one of Fly girls obsessed with Red. If that's even a girl, to be honest. If that's even a girl. But let's put it also in perspective. Got you kicked out when you were trying to be friendly to my mom, talking about you would help her against Fly. Like you were staying at my brother's house that night to literally watch my brother get picked up.
She was ready to.
Yeah, she knew you were gonna get marksman active, Fly Soldier. Did you know that? She's Two-Faced. Is she a Gemini or something?
She's the one who suggested it.
She's the one that suggested it. Yeah, so did the other ones. But what are they called? Did you know that, Fly, that she suggested it? And not only that, did you know? Alright, and then what's it called? So, mind you, why you still hating on me and stuff like that? You were the one that played Two-Faced with Kayla and stuff like that. Not saying Kayla was playing Two-Faced, but you were playing both sides, being on Kayla, trying to help Kayla out with this so-and-so, suggesting that he needs help, he needs to get picked up, you don't know what's wrong with him, this and that, whoop. Play one side if that's the case. Fly, you're around a faker, you're around a fakey. Like, she's flaky, you know what I'm saying? Like, she is not even trying to call me a side villain character. Nobody wants to be a villain or a hero, nothing. This is real life. This is me trying to save my brother's life, and you trying to make kiki moments and stuff like that. Let me clout chase off a Fly while he's down. Like, bruh, you don't think I remember you trying to argue with me and say stuff about me and my brother, and then my brother just weak and gets around anybody. It goes to show you which twin brother is which. Like, that's weak. Duh. You think you on that by getting around someone that doesn't know himself and he needs the help? You said it yourself. Dixie Dust, you need help too. Too bad the system fails everything for mental illness. But Fly right now, he can fall in the category for rug addiction. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to get that help, and you just keep getting in the way. Just like the other one. With the other one, you can stay hush mode. Now it's you. But y'all boosted up because Fly is out today, and he was able to be out today because he didn't want to set the help. And what's it called? He is allowed to have a lawyer represent him, an attorney represent him until his next court hearing. Right? Did I make that very clear, guys? You guys get it? And let me tell you, Fly knows for a fact that judge is not on his side. He knows it. But that being said, he wasn't even on my side when it was my time 2 years ago. And I'm not comparing experiences or nothing like that. I'm comparing what I saw today. You were blabbing her away. But let's go right back to what she was trying to say I said. I don't have to explain nothing, but when the heck did I say his car was going to get repoed? That don't even sound like something I would say. Like, you're just making this goes.
If anything, you said he'll be able to pay it in there. Remember?
If anything, that's right. Yeah. I said that he'll be able to pay his car in there, and it'll be good for him. You weirdo. That would be the only time he'll get his phone. If he needs to pay his bills, that's the only time exactly, baby. Thank you so much for putting me on beat about that, because I post so much a day, you know. But realize, you know what someone told me, right, baby? Two people told me this, that they know that the other one checked the boy, and Dixie does now. That what's it called? That they literally know that Fly talks about me a lot, right? Even when he's under the influence, especially. And that what's it called? They know that he's incoherent, and they try to manipulate him and hypnotize him to telling him that I'm a bad brother and I'm a bad person. So that's why he feels that way about me a lot, very strongly now. It's not like how it used to be before, where he answer the phone and it'd be funny brother, like type of argue or sibling beef. Like now it's like, you know, they got him in a weird session. You don't think that's weird? Yeah, they want him to be against me. This is really like, you know, they're really working on to get two brothers, two twins against each other.
You love someone, you never put their family against them, especially when the two have accomplished what you've accomplished together.
Yeah, they want to tear down the empire.
Have I ever done that?
No, my girl, yo, Fly, wake up and smell the coffee. Liv never talks ish about you. She's not that type of girl. When have you ever seen her get on any type of camera, lie, this, not ever say anything about you? She's just a mind your business type of girl.
A true friend or a real girl should not do that.
You would make it so much more lifelike if you got a girl around you that doesn't have you in drama. Point blank period. You could be the drama, but as soon as you turn off the phone and the camera, she doesn't entertain the achievement and the little gossip like a little girl. I promise you. That's probably what you think that people do, but I promise you, when this is all off and stuff like that, she doesn't talk about no achievement, no gossip like a little girl. We don't run our mouth. We turn on TV, look, we have a movie ready to watch, and I get to work. You would make it way farther in life by doing that. I promise you. I promise you. All I gotta say is you're around a lot of toxicness, a lot of weirdness, and what's it called? Just trying to see exactly what it is. Why is this Pixie Dust trying to talk about me when you're not even speaking the correct type of tea, homie? You're not even saying nothing correctly, bro. Nothing you're saying is right. Everything that I posted today doesn't fall in the same category that you're trying to say. You know what I'm saying? Then you're trying to call me the bad person. That makes a lot of sense what people are telling me. That you try to put in this boy's head that he doesn't watch me. He can't even sit down and watch someone right now. And you're telling him that I'm this type of person when that's not the truth. Do you really think that you can pull that type of thing off? You think you can get in between two brothers? That's weird stuff, dude. What a he thing. Ugh.